of Rost, and all he did to help me get here.
You ever been like really into a new game and you're sitting there with your significant other and you're trying to explain to them why this is so good, but they really can't get it? Or have you been on the receiving end of that conversation? Well, I think I have a good one that everyone can get on board with. Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's dive in. On February 18th, 2022, the second installment of Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be coming out, Horizon Forbidden West. The first one is a great game. I'm really enjoying it so far. I just got into it. And what I want to do is give you just a quick lowdown of what the game is about. Nothing too in-depth, just enough to get you on the surface and maybe even get you interested in buying your own copy. So yeah, let's do a quick dive. So the game is set in this post-apocalyptic version of Earth. You don't really know what happens at the beginning of it, but something seems to have happened between man and machine, where the machines one day became sentient. And when I say that, you see like old roads where like you can see a stop sign and like you see the cars that are kind of sunken into the ground and they're very old, like something very bad happened and people don't really know what. And it's kind of in this religious lore realm where people think that, hey, whatever happened, the machines were involved, the machines are bad, we live and we shun any sort of technology. Whatever happened was so bad that they don't know what to call keys anymore. Like I think they call keys like jinglers or something like that, like you do for a baby. Anyway, your tribe is the Nora tribe, and you live in this thing called Mother's Embrace. And really what it is a gated community for people who are afraid of the machines. Now the machines do have some slight use. You hunt them and you get the metal and you make armor and then you run wild in the Wild Embrace. Now you play as a character Aloy, and for some reason Aloy was outcast from the tribe. Now think of being outcast from the tribe like being in prison. Nobody's allowed to speak to you. In fact, outcast to outcast, they're not allowed to speak to each other. You're just running around in the wild, you're lonely, you get your years, you come back. But some people do something so bad that they are actually outcast for life. Well, as a baby, you are outcast for life, but you don't know why. People are throwing rocks at you and you just don't know why. So you ask the question, why? After you ask that question, your quote-unquote father, Rost, who is also an outcast for life, tells you, look, if you're trying to get back in the tribe, there's this thing called the Proving. If you win the Proving, or at least finish it, you can get the answers that you seek out from these things called the matriarchs. The matriarchs are like the judges and the high priest and all that good stuff, right? So during the Proving, some shenanigans go down. Some people mess up the whole function. And we've all been at a party where somebody came in and just messed up the whole function. And that sends you on this wild adventure. You end up having the ability to finally leave Mother's Embrace as this thing called a Seeker, meaning that you're no longer an outcast from the tribe. But when you get outside of the gates, that's when you get to see just how crazy the real world is. It's kind of like the first time you left mom and dad's house or the first time you left college and you're like, holy shit, everybody is nuts. As you run through the Embrace, you're trying to figure out and get answers to who you are. You're going to travel the world. You're going to see some things. So far, I'm about still at the first quarter of the game. I've been doing a lot of exploring, but yo, this is a good one. If you're the type who likes to sit back and just watch games because you find them kind of theatrical, then this is the game for you. It really is. It's very beautiful. The fighting is intense and really is different than anything else you'll see, like something in the Control where you're a shooter or something like Assassin's Creed where you're just a straight warrior going through. No, this is very different. You really have to think like a hunter, and it kind of changes the entire landscape of the game because if you're playing on hard, a couple of hits and you're pretty much over and toast. You really have to think before you go into battle, which really throws a whole little strategy into it. So it's a game that really gets you engaged on multiple fronts. Now with Forbidden West coming out in the month of February, I can guarantee you that Horizon Zero Dawn itself is going to be going on sale. So if you are the gamer, go ahead and pick this up when it does go on sale because it is an amazing game so far. Like I didn't think I was going to be this much into it, but I've pretty much put everything else down just to kind of focus and tear through this one. But if you're the type of person who likes to sit back and just watch these things and you want to get somebody special to you a new game because they've been playing the exact same thing over and over and over again, looking at you Eivor fans, well then hey, it's about time to have them jump into Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a great game. It's very intense and you won't get bored. You won't want to put this down. Well everybody, that's all I got for you today. You know how we like to keep it short and sweet around here. I will be keeping you updated as I go through this game because this is one of the ones that I really could do a couple videos off of. It's been that fun. Anyway, until next time, remember y'all, game fun, game cheap. It's your boy, Mr. Kid Classic, signing off. Peace.